The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, fellas. Albert, Sally, James, Deepak, Paul, Dennis, guys, very good morning. I opened a few minutes early. Doug, good morning. Leo. Fellas, today is Friday, August 5th. We're at the end of another long week. Been a very, very profitable week again. Thank you, Scott. Tim, good morning. Barry, good morning. Guys, very good morning. Fellas, if you're here on trial, good morning and welcome back to your last day in the room. Hope you've enjoyed this week. It's been an exceptional week. For my members, if you guys have the bots, which is most of you, you guys want to turn them off. We have non-farm payrolls at 8:30. My bots are now off. I ran them early this morning. The bots are up 8:40. I did not take this last trade here at 7:37. I ran them from about 6 a.m. until 7:15 or so, and my bots are up 8:40. So they are all off. Obviously, I've missed some nice trades. I missed that ES trade. I just missed a winning trade here on NASDAQ. And natural gas also had a big winning trade. But nonetheless, it's more risk. And actually, gold had a trade. It's a winner. It's more risk than reward, I think, coming into news. We could get choppy and sloppy. We have non-farm payrolls this morning. There's the 8 o'clock bell. Ideally, we get a number that comes in below estimates. The Bank of England yesterday raised their interest rates 0.5 point. They're talking about a major recession and interest rates at 13%. So one of them is wrong. My guess is that our Fed is not telling us the entire truth. Of course, they have kind of kicked the can and lied about inflation for a long, long time. I read an article this morning that many mortgage lenders like Santander and others are getting out of the mortgage business. That's how bad it is. Many others are closing their doors. That industry is consolidating pretty good. And I do believe that we are on the cusp of a significant recession. My opinion. In any event, it's irrelevant to me. I don't care if the markets go up, they go down. It does not matter. The reality is this. If we are traders, we just don't care. And none of this will ultimately affect us other than the price we pay for goods. But at the end of the day, we have an opportunity to make money every single day, right? We're not chained to a desk or a salary. Good morning, Dan. And that's the beauty of trading. Again, for trials, I hope you enjoyed the week. Yeah, let's blast it today. I'm kind of slow kicking it right here because, again, we have news at 8:30 and we won't do any trading prior to 8:30, so I don't care what the markets do. They can go up or down 1,000 points. It would be irrelevant to me. For those of you that are on trial, I will not be sending out any additional emails. I will, however, at maybe 10:30, 10:45, I will give you guys a brief presentation, go over what you've seen in the room, reiterate what the bots have done this week, what your options are for membership. Several of you have trialed before. I know you're on, most of you are in here on trial from the webinar that we did last Saturday. And obviously some of you are on that email list. And some of you have trialed before. I'm now starting to keep a fairly detailed list of people that have trialed more than twice. So in the future, if you guys decide to sign up for a trial, I will refund your money. If you guys have not seen what you want to see, again this week, and this goes for all the trials. If you haven't seen what you need to see to be convinced that we're for real, then there's nothing I can do for you other than wish you well. In any event, let me quickly read the disclaimer. I'll go over charts, guys, which may be immaterial once we get past the news, but I'll show you who's BB. I don't know what that is, Floyd. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures. Oh, and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. This presentation is for educational purposes only. The opinions expressed in this presentation are mine and mine alone. All trades presented should be considered hypothetical and should not be expected to be replicated in a live trading account. Last but not least, good morning, Roy. Past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Again, I do trade a live account. I am generally trading the same trades as I'm suggesting to you guys. That is not to be construed as better or worse if I'm in a trade or not in a trade. Oftentimes I miss my own trades. But nonetheless, it is Friday. You're watching your figure? It's got to get away from VWAP. We bounced off this 44. My 15 target was finally hit. Anybody that may have shorted that 35 area. Here comes 4110 to 4105 on ES. We're below yesterday's low. Fed funds futures now pricing in better than an 80% chance that the Fed does another 3/4 rate hike. Now, next week, we will have CPI and PPI. Told you we're headed to 120, fellas. Next level, 120. Anybody short NASDAQ on the bot? Okay, Albert. All right, Ryan. Nice job, fellas. Here comes crude. Should get first target. Anyways, why is my break even not on? Almost a $900 runner coming up on NASDAQ. Anybody short? I told you guys it was a short 50 handles ago. Anybody take the order flow short 50 handles ago? We were right around 200. Okay, Johan. Anybody else? Okay, Robert. One and done, guys. Nice way to wrap up the week. Okay, Barry. Nice job, fellas. Morning, Caleb. We hit 41.10 from my 41.35. Here comes 05, 30 handles on the freaking ES. If we're going to bounce, it better be 41.05. If crude breaks down below 28, it's probably coming 87.90. Below 88.28. $1,000 runner here. My bots will be off for the day here, guys. Okay, bots are up 18.35 now on the day, pending the conclusion of this crude trade. Just missed first target. Whoop. Look where we bounced. So we got first target on crude. My break even button was off. I'm going to move that manually. It should be on. I use break even on the bot. Bots are up $2,000, guys. My bots will be off. They're all done for the day. I don't need to watch them. Better than a $5,000 week on the bots. It's off. Anybody know how the chipper did today or this week? The chipper? We should come 87.92. They won't tell you. Fire away. Go ahead, Hubba. Incoming. That's a fact, Dan. That is a fact. That's a fact, Rich. Anybody, I know I have one member. Maybe I will. I'll go buy, maybe I'll buy their bot. Maybe I'll buy it. Can't buy it. It's $1,900 a year to lease, and nobody can make money with it. Anybody here on trial own? So I haven't tracked him over 6 months, Greg. I have tracked it. I mean, over the last 52 weeks, the original settings are up about 210,000 on 3 contracts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's got to be, I would think, because the volatility's been enormous. Anybody here on trial owned any other? There's Target too on the crude oil. Anybody here own anybody else's robot? Greg, I agree. Guys, we should get to 87.92, maybe 89 on crude. That last target might be a little tough. Anybody on trial own anything? Anybody else's robots? I guess nobody. Let's see here, Mark. What you got? That's funny, Mark. Mark said he's going to build his own robot. Getting one that doesn't work should be easy. You can undersell the chipper by charging $1,500 a year. There you go. Yeah, Shatan has Right Line Tradings. He doesn't use it. Nice job, Ozzy. There are a lot of bots out there that don't work. Most of them. You have a Roomba? Man, I want to get a Roomba, except my dogs will attack it. Seriously. My dogs would ruin it. Here comes that 87, 89, fellas. Greg. There's 87, 89. Boom! Crude. Another order flow trade. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Your mother-in-law's dog rides it? My dogs are 80 pounds each. And I'm telling you, they would destroy it. Be $1,000 down the drain. $87, $89, fellas. Target hit on crude. We're going to have a tough time breaking this area. Guys, my bots will be done for the day at the conclusion of this trade. So if you're here on trial, there will be no more bot trades today. The bot is up 24.15 pending the conclusion of this crude trade. Let's see here, Doug. Trades next week. You doing? Yeah, man, that's a key. That's a key. You cannot cherry pick. Yeah, Albert. Here we go, fellas. Done for the day. 3,000. Thank you, Ray. Oh, man, thank you. 3,095. Bots are done. I'm done. I won't watch bots all day. After we trade a little bit, what I'll probably do, some of the guys have asked me to bring up the breakout indicator. That I can do. Now that I am not watching bots anymore. 3035 plus 717 plus 3095 minus 150. The bots did 64.7750 this week. For the week, 64.77. No, I was locked up until I hit. Yeah, CL is huge, man. CL is a huge trade. I don't know if any of you guys trade options. I know many of you do. You have the Biden bot. You're better off when it's on vacation or sleeping. Well, it never works then. Doesn't work. Nor can it ride a bike. Absolutely. Guys, we're about 9 a.m. We're back into this zone from 2 days ago. I will take my breakfast break a couple minutes early. If anybody took that NASDAQ trade, it was good for almost 180 handles. ES trade was only good for 30 handles, 31 handles. My bots are done for the day, so if anybody's waiting to see bot trades, you will not see any today. I will be back, guys, in about 15 minutes. And you're done and gone. See you Monday. Have a blessed weekend. You guys may wish to trade a little smaller. We should have some pretty good volatility. If you've joined late, I am done trading my bots for the week. Bots are up $3,000 today, $3,095, and I'm done. Don't care what they do the rest of the day. Bots did $6,477 on the week. If you guys are here on trial, or if you're newer members, Fridays I don't tend to do a lot of trading. My goal is to make money, end the week on a positive note. I'll do a brief presentation for trial members, of which we had 19 this week. I'll give you your options for membership, answer any questions if there are any, and then we'll call it a week, fellas. No, we don't short lows, Dan. I don't. You can do whatever you want to do. I don't short bottoms. I think we're closer to a long than a short at this point. Yeah, I mean, this, I mean, we could come 950 today. We could. I don't know that we do, but I have it level down there. Take some risk off. Now we're going to target yesterday's low. Got buyers. I have buyers. We're down to 3,300 net sellers. It's been mostly buying at the moment. So you got target one. Next target up is 183. Stop should be break even. Nice job, Ozzy. Up 800 bucks. Nice job. 183. Next time, call it 182. Probably will get to 189, but I'm front running that area. 182 is what I'm taking as a target. Next target, 182. Come on, 182. $182. $160 on NASDAQ. Move your target, move stop to 160. Next target up, we're going to 200. 200. That's why I don't sell bottoms, brother. I think this is just a bear trap, man. Ah, Doug, you ain't gonna bring no curse here, man. No curse here, brother. There's 200 from 45. So now let's just take a poll. Who did not have the balls to take the trade long because you thought it was going to sell off? Who did not have the heart to take that trade? Be honest. They're going to kill the shorts, guys. Nice, loaded the boat. All right, good job, guys. Good job. Look at this level, 4105. Nice job. I think, and 68 has got to be, 67 has to be support. No, I'm not in natural gas. Bought SPX 4135 calls. Okay. That's a foregone conclusion. Nice job. I'll show you SPX. It's a monster day. Last entry was 68. I have no entry here. Some small sellers showing up. We could get a pullback to 85, maybe even 80, and see what happens at 80. Just crude. Crude's getting a bid. Or come your 30s, Deepak, or 35s. You got to be in the money. We're above VWAP on ES. Now they're going to roast, I think, sellers. 35 is initial resistance on ES. Here comes that 85. We got that. Here comes 80. Small sellers in here. That's the pullback. We're falling behind or below yesterday's low here at 84. $500 sellers back in. Go to another time frame, guys, here. I'll bet you there was no premium on those calls. Nobody wanted calls. I'll bet you the puts were astronomical premium. Guys, it's Friday. I trade easy peasy. Thank you, Rick, on Fridays. Some buyers back in. We had 647 sellers in the last 3-minute bar. We've got 120 buyers back in. Not going to do it for me. Got to hold right here. Support. Resistance above 77. Support right here on a 2-minute chart. It's not holding. It is holding. It isn't. There's sellers still. Small sellers, 30. Buyers trying to come back in. I will take this long on a move back above 78. Move back above 78. No, boy. Let me go back to a bigger time frame. Yeah, we're shorts on the bigger time frames, obviously. We traded right up to the top of the hourly cloud. All right, watch this break above 178 for a long, which I'll take. Come on. Small buyers in here. We're still holding that support on the 2 minute. Here you go. Let's go. Come on. Got to break above this here, fellas. 178. Right here. First target will be 200. Small buyers. There it is. Get through, you little. Come on, get through. Nope, didn't get through. Did not get through. Got the right level. Just got to get through. Still trying. Some sellers again came in at that level. Back into that support at 160. If NASDAQ flips below 150, it's a short. That's your short. Come on. What doesn't want to break down, doesn't want to break up, but my sense is down because we've got a ton of sellers in here again. 380 in this 3 minute bar, and I think we come back to 130 if that breaks. 130, 132. It's hanging on by a thread here. There we go. All right. All right, I'm short, guys, at 49.75, and it's bouncing. 49.75, I'm short, and I'm going to kill this trade. Here we go. Come on. Just like yesterday. Fuck. All right, I'm out. I closed it. Small loss. Small loss. Failed break here. Failed break here. Here we go. Come on. I hit it again. I'm short again at 50 half. Come on. Come on, breakdown. Let's go. God dang this thing. Just like yesterday, guys. 2 or 3 whacks at support. I'm out again. It's not a long. Not yet. failing on both sides of this break. You can see it. Yep. It's just drawing both sides, and there goes the long. Now, I mean, we could get to 230. Another failed break is what it's looking like. No. Buyers are here. Come on. It's got to get above 90. It's got to get above. Yes, it's pushing yesterday's low again. We got through to 190. That's what's got to go. 190. You can take it long at about 188, 189. There we go. Come on. If it breaks out, it's going to go a long ways. There we go. Come on. I'm long, fellas. You can take some off here at 99. Come on. Get over 200. Let's go. It's got to get through yellow right there at 199, 200. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Trying to get to 212 now, fellas. If we get above 217, this thing breaks out like a banshee. 220. They will ruin these shorts. Come on, get through yellow. Let's go. I've taken some risk off here. I'm holding one left. I'm holding one, fellas. Come on, get through here. Come on. Nice trade on the SPX, Deepak. No. Come on, bounce. It's got to get through, 202. Trying to get to 220. I don't know what dot calls are. I don't know what that is, Jeff. Come on, dirt dog. There we go. Get through. Get through. Jeff, I can't look right now. I'm in a trade. There's 202. We should be good now to 222. Come on. Hold that. All right. I closed out my last contract. I'm flat. I'm flat. I'm flat. Pulling back to where we broke from. crude. Yeah, I missed the long off the bottom on crude. Beautiful long. Crude's into resistance. Could sell here. Crude looks like it could sell. Yeah, we traded into big red. Crude looks like it's a short up here on the hourly. I don't think it's going much higher. NASDAQ hanging in there. If NASDAQ gets above 13, she'll move up to 240. Looks like we're going to try to pull back to 158 from here. Sellers again. I think the path of least resistance is back to 58. Here comes that 58. It's good for 10 handles. And then down to 130. This may be where we break again. There's 158. And a little. Some buyers back in. ES trying to make a push again. It's got to get above 35. $200. Still within this range, guys. We've had one move up, no moves down out of that range. $250 buyers in the current candle. You can try a long again on this candle close. Didn't close. It's got to close. Not yet. Trading up into a mess. Crude was the trade from the bottom. Oof. Come on, close. Come on. All right, I'm long. I'm long. 88. I'm long 88. Not going anywhere. Come on. Fuck. I'm out. I'm out. Small loss. I'll just keep hitting it, guys, until it goes. I'm out. 8 handles. What an Uber chop fest. Nowhere. Going nowhere. Watch break at what looks like 40. If we come down through 43, the initial break is this 50 here. I don't know. I won't be here, brother. Don't know. Nah, we'll go one direction or the other. This won't stay here for long. Here's where we are. We're fighting right around yesterday's low, and we're building a wedge. Inside, inside. This won't stay here forever. Resistance is now 200. We're trying to push up. Now we go. Damn you. Now we told you we wouldn't stay here for long. ES is going too, so that's helping. If we get above 17.5, this is going to be a big trade. Big trade. Above 17.5, 18. We're back at VWAP. There we go. That should do it. Come on, we broke above 17. Now, there we go. Come on. Come on. We're pushing small resistance, guys. Now we've got to get above 36. 36. Right there. ES is into resistance at yellow. There we go. Get above 36. Come on, NASDAQ. Let's go. Come on, 36. They can kill the shorts now. They could kill them. If the buyers step in, they'll kill them. They could kill the shorts here, fellas. You need me here all day? Not going to happen. My daughter's in town. Yep. Back test the VWAP. Come on. ES ran into resistance. Come on. Stupid little tag here. Got to get through 27.5 again. Come on, NASDAQ. I'm trying to let you work here. There we go, guys. Come on, buyers. 1 minute. This 2-minute chart is on the cusp of breaking out on a 2-minute, right about here. If this breaks out, we're going to get a sprint. Here it goes. Come on. Let's go. I'm holding 2 still, fellas. God dang. It's so close to breaking out. If this breaks out, it's going to be a sprint. This 2-minute chart, I'm watching a 2-minute. It's jamming me at the top of right here. Come on. Push it. Be a man. We know where resistance is. Oh, failed again. Trying to be patient with this damn trade, but back into VWAP. Come on. Let's go. Push. Push. Get back above 23.4 to start. Come on. Got to get 23.24. No buyers. We got sellers again. 50 sellers. Come on. Come on. Come on, NASDAQ. Push. Let's go, ES. Push. All right, guys. $35, right where that line is, guys. That's where we go. We're holding VWAP, which is good. And they're absorbing a lot of selling. Come on. Let's go. $10-minute is killing us right here at 30. If we get above that 35, 36, NASDAQ can go a long ways, guys. I'm holding longs. Come on. I'm still longs. Maybe on the next 10-minute bar, which is in 2 minutes. The 10-minute is killing us. That line, that's breakout right there. If you guys are using trend candles, we've been green since down here at 81. No reason to be out of a trade yet. I am still long. I'm holding for this push probably on the next 10-minute bar. If we get through this area, I'm going to target close to 270. We're also pushing S1 on the move back up here. I've had three or four opportunities, but I'm holding. Here it goes. It's trying. Come on. Here we go. There we go, guys. This is it right here. Coming into the next 10-minute bar as well. Trade them as you see fit. There we go. Come on, baby. Oh, one more kick. There we go. There we go. You can take some risk off here if you guys want. 250 area now. And then I'm going to try to hold to 333. I'm holding 2. That was a painful freaking trade, fellas. Sold 1. Here's support. 30 is support. This is what we want to hold. This is what we want to hold. 30. You guys good? You guys good? We're down to 2,300. Come on, NASDAQ, break up. Let's go. Got to get, obviously, 49.50 is a problem, and so is 52. Come on. Come on, buyers. There we go. There we go. There we go. Thank you, baby. There we go. I'm giving you guys the levels. Let me. Now we're into pivots and problems here. So this is an area to maybe lighten the load if you guys are holding. I'm really wanting to see 330. We're slowing down here. Need another push. There we go. Come on, push. There you go. It's a one contract trade, guys, for 800. One contract trade. Good. Thank you, Greg. Everybody good, fellas? You guys good? Let's see here. Put a trade on NQ with some demo dollars just for fun. One contract. Never actually seen that many demo dollars in a single trade. Multiple lots of real money, you'd fall off your chair. Nice job, guys. Yeah, listen, I take losing trades. I had some losses in there. I have to trade the levels, fellas. Let me see where the hell I'm at. Nice job, Steve. Yeah, this is showing me up 2270 today, but I don't think that's accurate. I think there's trades that haven't caught up. Nice job, Tom. Thank you, Doug. And we're still going. 330 is really 330 is where I think we're headed. I mean, I got to tell you, if I'm short, were I short, you have to. I mean, these guys are wait till they start closing these shorts. They're going to get. I mean, they're going to send this thing up another mile. We're going to trade up here eventually. I'll show you what I'm. Let me see what this says. Yeah, that's about right. I'm up about 1,200. I had losing trades, fellas. I had some losing trades. Let's see here, Damien. What you got? Thank you, Damien. This week. Holy shnikes! Damien. Let me ask you a question. Will you tell me the room? I will not repeat it. And two, do you know if he's trading? I would doubt sincerely he's trading a live account. Do you know if he is? I mean, fellas, listen, if you guys are here on trial and you haven't enjoyed what we've done this week or what we do in this room, gotcha. Well, he's buried, man. He's freaking buried. Yeah, that's okay. No worries. He's buried. Listen, that's the problem. That's the problem, guys, with trading what you think and not trading. He took 6 contracts off at a 40 handle loss. Oh, he's crushed. You have to trade what you see. It's a hard concept to get used to. Oh, God. Oh, he's hit. It's a hard concept to trade what you see. Now, for all I know, this market sells off 2,000 points. But if it happens in October, that isn't going to help us today, right? And I'd be willing to bet, and I know very few, if anybody in the room will respond, I'd be willing to bet that there are people that did not take any trades because they thought the market was going to sell off, so they wouldn't take longs. Well, Eli, part of the reason that I offer the order flow trades is, for instance, look, let me give you a for instance, okay? Here's the bot, right? The way that the bot is built, unfortunately for us, if we'd have taken this trade at 10:01, you're basically out, whether you're using a trail or targets, you're out. Yeah, it's a nice trade, but the thing went a mile higher. The bot doesn't have the ability to do, continuation trades, right? That's one thing I wouldn't mind having programmed in. But at the moment, we don't do we're going to 330, guys. We're going to yesterday's close at 327. I can tell you that. The bot doesn't do continuation trades. So what happens if you've taken that trade and you want to trade? The reason I offer the order flow trades is for 2 reasons. One, I'm watching multiple instruments and oftentimes finding trades where there may not be any trades on the bot, because the only goal, $3,095, Eli. But I haven't run them all day. I've shut them off because right after the news. when they were up $3,000. I mean, I'd rather focus on order flow at that point. I mean, if somebody is here on trial, right? Like you're on trial. If somebody, if you were on trial, let me ask you a question. What is the mitigating circumstance for someone to join if the bots for the week have done 6,400, which they have, they've done 6,477.50. Is another $1,000 today going to be that push over the edge? I wasn't considering it that the bot did $3,000 today, but damn, it did 4. So you know what? I'm in. You know how many traders, period, can make $3,000 in a day? Do you know how many traders seriously can make $500 every single day? My last losing trade, my last losing session on this coming Monday, on Monday, August 8th, will be 4 weeks. I have not lost money in 4 weeks. Not one single day have I lost money. Doug. So, look at, in my opinion, the best option for everybody is to learn to trade order flow like I do. Yeah, that's okay, Stephen. Thank you, Fitzroy. I mean, but again, I trade levels, guys, and let me just show you. Let me just show you guys, okay? Do the bots make money every trade? Here, I'll turn this ES trade this on. Do the bots make money every trade? No. Do they make money every single day? No. Do they make money overall? Yes. Okay? So when you trade a robotic system, right, you have to understand, no different than trading order flow, right, manually. The law of large numbers comes into play. Let me explain the law of large numbers. On 1,000 trades, if I tell you my win rate is 70% trading order flow, let's just use 70%. You would presume that I'm right 7 out of 10 trades, 70 out of 100, 700 out of 1,000, right? Okay, so on 1,000 trades, I'm right 700 times. All right, so we have a baseline 70%. Guy hit 7 out of 10. Let me explain the law of large numbers, and this applies to the bot. And that just went to first target on that short. Let me explain the law of large numbers. I could take, theoretically, the next 100 trades and be wrong 70 times. Well, that makes my win rate 30%. But that's in a finite group. That's only 100 trades. I could take 100 trades and be right 100 times. Well, we know that can't hold true. That's 100%. No one can trade at that level. No, it's impossible. Unless you're an algorithm and you're trading for 4 ticks and you're trading 10,000 contracts. Right? So you have to look at it, the bots, the same way as you trading. You have to look at it as the law of large numbers. That's why if you're trading for a funded account, you must trade smaller because you have to allow for draw. And if you're trading a cash account, as I say to my members and have said for years, just because you can trade 10 contracts doesn't mean you should. So if you have an account that would withstand, let's say you can take 10 contract trade. Maybe you want to trade 2 or 3 because you have to make an allowance for draw. A robot is not an ATM any more than I'm an ATM. Some of my members might argue that I am, but a robot is not an ATM. Just because you turn it on doesn't mean it just prints money. It's still trading. Yeah, and we have great parameters. And when they're met, for instance, Wednesday it lost $520. Tuesday it made 717. Monday was a great day. Today was a great day. But I don't really care where it comes from. We're going to pull back maybe to 230. I don't really care where the wins come from. I don't care if I make all my money on Monday or all my money on Wednesday. But you have to allow, same as trading, cash management, guys, is key. You have to be willing to say, okay, I'm taking a trade here. I know where I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, what do I do? Well, look, I took this short 3 times. 1 contract, and 2 contracts. And I closed them all within about 7 handles because I know I'm wrong. We hit it once. I expect a potential bounce off support and then a breakdown. I'm looking at Delta. All right, I lost a couple $100. I hit it again with 1 contract. Okay, lost a couple $100. Hit it again with 2 contracts. Lost 350. So I've got 350, 455, 60, 750, $800 in losing trades trying to catch this support. Well, I now know, having traded for years, I now know that when I hit support 3 times and we don't break, probabilities are we're not coming down. Sellers couldn't bust them. And let me log back into my account. So I'm telling you, I lost $800 on 3 trades down there. But here is where I'm at now. I'm still up 1170 on the day. I don't care if I lost $300. Here's my week. Let me explain my week. Every Friday, I pay myself